Hey guys, I have a pink Christmas kit from So Cute Planner to use today and a little bit of Christmas tea. Love Christmas tea. And I picked out some washi that can match this kit. I just love the pink in it, of course. I think it's fun to do pink for Christmas. And I like that she put little touches of blue in there. This is another photo kit from So Cute Planner with more traditional colors. I just wanted to show it to you. She also has kits that are not photo kits, but I picked these two because I just thought they were really like how I want my house to look. I also have some of her foils that I would like to add to this spread because I was looking at it and thinking that silver foil would look really pretty with it. Here's my planner scarf, which I use to mark where I'm at. And I use Post-its to plan my kits ahead so that way I don't overbuy. It's hard not to, especially with Christmas when you only have 5 weeks, but kind of had to force myself this year to really pick and choose because there were so many cute kits out there and so much cool artwork, and I love having a mix of traditional colors and then pastel ones like this. So I just want to point out this washi with the ornaments. It's so adorable. That's my favorite part of the kit and the main reason I wanted to get it. And I have a house full of boys, so there will not be a pink Christmas tree in my life this year. Well, there will be a tiny one on my desk. I definitely have a mini pink one for myself. But before I got married and had kids, I had my own apartment, and I loved my white Christmas tree because I had like sparkly high heel ornaments and disco balls, and it was just so cute. And I just think back to that, and I'm glad I had that time in my life because I really didn't know what was to come with how my life is now. So it's really special to me to look back on that, and this kit really reminds me of my apartment and how it looked and how I enjoyed decorating. And I can have little spaces like that in my home now, but it basically, we have a lot of like leather and marble stuff we can wash off. I can't risk white with 2 toddler boys. It would be a mess. So at least I can always have my bedroom, which is sort of my sacred space. I like to have just a white fluffy bedding and stuff that's just really, my husband doesn't mind it luckily, but it's really for me. I can always dress up my planner in as much girly pink stuff as I want. So it really is a creative space for me, in addition to just being something functional that I use to keep us on track and keep track of the bills and the housework and our family business and things like that. But I also just really enjoyed decorating planners. I had no idea that it would be so much fun. And I actually can tell you how I stumbled across it. I was sitting at work. This is before I had kids and I was working full time. I was testing IQ at a cognitive training center, and my boss, the owner of the business, had an Erin Condren like this, and she had it decked out. It was Valentine's Day week, and I remember there were hearts and there was washi, and I just was staring at it through the whole meeting. And finally, at the end, I was like, what is that? What is that beautiful book that's sitting in front of you? And she told me, she's like, oh, planning is a whole thing. You got to watch YouTube. So I started watching YouTube, and then I started looking around on Instagram too. And after about a year of doing it on my own and going through a bunch of different planners and just having fun decorating them, I started sharing it myself, my own stuff here on social media. And it's just been such a wonderful community as I've transitioned in my life from someone who just worked all the time and went to school all the time and did that kind of planning to being a mom and planning for my family and my kids, which is totally different. And somehow, like, this hobby has gone with me through both of those phases. So I just really appreciate it, and I appreciate this community so much. And So Cute Planner is a special shop to me too, because she was the first shop that allowed me to be a PR girl for her shop, which just means that I get to use some of her stuff and share it on social media, and it was such a cool opportunity and such a breakthrough for me to get to do that. So I'm just really thankful to her and to just this community. Like I said, you guys are just amazing. I love sharing ideas. I love seeing how other moms organize things, and I also love seeing like grad students and stuff doing their thing. Because it reminds me of how I did it, and I wish I had found it sooner. I really do. But it also really helped me with pregnancy. I planned so much. I used an A5 ring binder when I was pregnant for the first time, and I remember just having so many lists and so many things that I felt like I needed to check off, and just helped me through both newborns. It was awesome. So I didn't really plan to share all that about planning, but I just thought it would be good because I would love to hear in the comments if you want to share how you got into planning or how you feel about this whole decorating a planner thing. Because I try to explain it sometimes to people who don't do it or aren't into it, and it's kind of hard to explain without sounding sort of crazy. Like I was telling my friend the other day, and she was trying to understand. She's like, so you buy stickers on Etsy? Like, huh? And I can tell they're kind of like judging me a little bit, like, what, why are you spending money on stickers? That's so weird. But it's so much more than just stickers, really. It's a real community, and I feel like I've just formed connections with women through it, and I also feel like it's helped me keep my sanity because it's a way to be creative but also make sure I'm writing things down every day. It's so simple, but when I worked at that cognitive training center, one of the things that they would train people to do when they were having issues with memory and things like that is they would train them to make a list every day. And that's just such a great habit. So anyway, I'm just so happy to be a part of this community. And here is my pink Christmas spread. I love the silver foiling and all the pink. Thank you so much for watching, and check out So Cute Planner. She'll have some great deals coming up for Black Friday.